Hello, this is Lady B, the Queen of Wellness. I come before you with a new session, and I do hope that you enjoy the message that I am giving you right now. And the title of this message is Stop Criticizing Yourself, Stop Beating on Yourself, and Stop Putting Yourself Down. That's right. Stop putting yourself down. You have allowed yourself every time you decide that you are going to do whatever you say that you're going to do in your life. You are 1 minute you decide that you are going to do it and you feel wonderful in doing it. And then all of a sudden you get this air about you that you are going to just not do what you said that you're going to do. You put a project together and you build your own establishment. You build you a building and you build you a corporation, and all of a sudden you went bankrupt, and all of a sudden you had bill collectors calling you, and all of a sudden you had foreclosures telling you that they are going to have to close your business and they're going to have to put it up for sale. Then you get all these calls and you get all these people texting you and knocking at your door, and people that just coming from everywhere telling you that we could give you the best offer, we can give you the best sell, and we can help you sell this business. We can help you sell your property. We can help you sell your home. We can help you sell this invention that you built, and all that you have done and all that you are doing. You have allowed yourself to become very angry. You have became where you have became so angry you start turning away everything that you have built, and you have became angry, and you became where you just start attacking everything that has been accumulated for you. You're looking at the paperwork. You're looking at all that you have put together. Many years you have put these things together. And you are allowing, because someone wants to close your business down. Someone wants to close all that you have built so hard for. And what happened was you said to yourself, I am going to go out. I'm going to close myself off. I'm going to go homeless. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw everything in. They could do whatever they want to do with it. Do whatever they want to do with it. I'm giving up. I don't want to go on. I don't want to live a life that I have to take care of bills anymore. I don't want to be responsible, to have to answer to anybody. This is driving me crazy. I decided that I am just going to let them do whatever they want to do, and I'm going to close all doors. And then what happens is you go out, you live in the streets, you start real small, see yourself on a bench, then you see yourself drinking, then you see yourself hanging out with all sorts of strangers you don't even know, strangers that's living into any place that they can get a place to lay their head for a minute or two, or even 5 seconds, or even a day. And all of a sudden, you are going downhill, more downhill, and you become where you don't even look the same anymore. Your hair is out of whack. Your skin is getting darker and darker by the day, as if you're putting mud all over you, all over your full body. And all of a sudden, your clothes that you had on for days and months, because now you've been out homeless for probably a year or even longer. And now you're just walking up and down the avenues of your life. You have given up. You have stopped everything in your life that you once had because you lost faith. That's right. You lost faith. You lost hope. You lost determination. And you lost a self-will to go on in your life. And you know why that is? You know why that is happening to you now? Is because you built yourself on materialistical, living a life of fame and living a life of fortune. You wasn't rich. You were just a regular, ordinary American single citizen living everyday life like everyone else. But you got high on your horses. That's right, you got so high on your horses that because you had bought you a house, maybe I believe it was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, and a house with a little small picket white fence with some flowers around it. And you let all that go through your head. You let all that take you outside of your self-will. And then that's when you seen yourself going down. Even before you left and became homeless. You went down already before you went out there. And when all of these businesses and all of these people start tapping on you, you couldn't deal with pressure. Because you know why you couldn't deal with pressure? Because life had been so easy for you. You worked, then you got your retirement, then you had children, you had grandchildren, you even had great-grandchildren, and you were constantly giving when the holidays came. Your favorite holiday was Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's, in which you having all of that you had. Fine cars, going to the most elegant, exclusive places all over into the existence that you felt. The finest clothes, the best jewelry, and all that you had for those that you love and those that you still love. But what happened was, and you criticizing yourself now, you were giving, and you were constantly giving to everybody you knew. And then, when you didn't have it to give anymore, the doors start closing. People, those people that you thought that would be in your corner when you was losing your home, when your car was being repossessed, when you barely had food in your cabinets, and you hardly had no clothes left to wear every day because you got on a pitter-patter of yourself, you stopped cleaning your clothes. You stopped washing your clothes. And you stopped sending your clothes to the cleaners. You stopped allowing your girlfriend. You stopped allowing everyone that was in your household, your son. You stopped giving him. You stopped getting her hair done, her nails done, and they all seen you going down. You as the head of the household, you as the father, and you as the mother. The mother, she took every ounce of your self-esteem. And she took every ounce of your determination. And you were looking at yourself as always. You're going to make sure everything is going to always be okay for you and your household. And now that you're homeless, and now that you are looking all around you, everywhere you go and everywhere you turn, and this bed, half of a piece of a bed that you're laying on, that is in the dirt that you've been laying in, all you can do now, you are reminiscing. You are reminiscing on the failures that you caused in your life. You are reminiscing on those that you let down. And you are reminiscing on you turning your life. That's right. You turn your life upside down. And now it's a turmoil. It is a turmoil. It is such a disaster that you don't even feel in yourself now the desire. Where are you going to start? Even if you decide to start over again, as you're laying in the mud, as you are laying in the sinking sand of a bottle, you are laying down, and you constantly feeling sorry, and you feeling more sorry, and you're constantly criticizing. Every day the voices is in your head. The voices is telling you, you might as well take your life. You might as well let go. You might as well, Daddy, just go to hell. And you're hearing all these voices, and you're hearing voices. Yes, you're hearing all sources of voices telling you to just give up and die. That's right, because you lost all that you have built in your life. But it is not the end of the story for you. You can get yourself back up, and you can dust yourself off, and you can succeed again, and you can hold on to yourself and grab hold to yourself and tell yourself and believe in yourself. Pick yourself up. If you have to go into a facility to get you some help, if you have to go and get you some therapists, some counseling, get you an advisor to help pick you back up, and the voices that's coming inside of your head, you got to reverse those voices. You have to have a self-will, and you can accumulate, and you can believe again. You can fly in each step that you are starting over again. You can fly, and you can tell yourself, as like an eagle, as like a bird, and as like a dove, and as like every species that flies, that flies, and that flies, and they fly even more, and they come down, and they land, because as the eagle, and as the bird, and as even the butterflies, each one that keep falling down, and their little bodies, they get very, very rigid. Their bodies get very stagnant, and they feel that they is going to lose all that they have accumulated as well. But the species of a fly They have that energy. Every day, they learn how to go and they hunt for their food. They hunt for what they need to feed their babies. They go out and they build and they nests. Even when a human being tear it down, the spider, the spider, it builds its nest, and it's taking days and days and days building its nest. And all of a sudden, someone grab that nest and they tear it down. But the spider, it finds a new spot. It finds a new place. And it's building all over again. And they're happy while they're doing it. I have watched spiders. They're building it all over again. And you see the little bodies just moving. That's the joy that they have. They have this intuition telling them that I might have failed and somebody might have pushed me down, but I'm getting back up. That's right. I am getting back up, just like the ants. The ants, if you observe ants, they are moving. They are moving. One is going one way, the other one is going another way. They bumping against each other, but they steadily moving. They steadily moving. They don't give up. They don't give up. Every day they building. They have their leader. They have their lieutenant. They have their sergeants, and they have all that is needed before them to tell them the direction that they need to go in when we as humans step on their empire. They find a new way. They find a new direction. They find and they keep finding and they keep on finding. And that's what you have to do. You have to keep believing. You have to keep building. And you have to keep every time you fall. Every time you fall in whatever situation it is, whatever it is happening before you, and this time right now before you, you have to tell yourself, in the time, the situation that you're in right now, you have to believe. You have to tell yourself, I am not, and I will not live like this anymore. Sweep yourself off, dust yourself off, comb your hair, wash your face. Wash all that dirt off your face, all that dark black stuff that has been on you for years, that you have been homeless, days. You can't even remember what day it is. You can't remember your name. People have asked you, what's your name on the street before giving you $1 or some advice or some food. You scratch your head. You don't even know your name anymore because you have gotten so accustomed to the voices criticizing you. Before you even went homeless, you were listening to the voices. Why? Why? You keep listening. Let the voices go. You're not suicidal. That's right, you're not suicidal. You're not losing your mind. And you're not going to take your life. You have too much to live for. And you have too many people that wants to see you live. You have too much to give of yourself. You are a good person. You are a loving person. And you are a person that has a heart that is bigger than life, that is bigger than the world, and that is bigger than anything that you ever had, past, present, and right now. You have something to live for. And you know what that something is to live for? Live, live, live. Live, love, and be happy. That's right. Live and love. Live life and live and be happy. And take all of the garbage that has been thrown at you. Take it all. throw it into the basket. Throw it all into a trash can. Take it all and throw it into a barrel of good for you that you see that you are worth having the good. Leave all the trash. Leave the homeless. Leave the streets. Leave the thoughts. And leave the thoughts of criticism. I believe in you. And now it's time for you to believe in yourself. This is Lady B, the Queen of Wellness. I am going to leave you for now, but never forever.